It is Friday, and that means Money Watch. It is time for this week's Market Watch report. Joining us, as always, this morning is Chad Lippert from D.A. Davidson. Good morning to you, Chad. How are you doing?
Good to see you this morning, Andrea.
Awesome. All right, let's just jump right into it. Okay, so we've seen the Dow drop probably, 1,800 points recently, and then it's kind of shifted again, another 900 points. So talk to us a little bit about that. What exactly is the market doing?
Well, that's exactly right, Andrea. After the big drop last Thursday, like you said, we're about 900 points higher here just a week later. But yesterday, the Dow finished down 39 points to close at 26,080. But the S&P and NASDAQ were actually just a little bit higher yesterday. Now, right before the market yesterday, or really early on, we had the unemployment numbers come out again for unemployment insurance claims. It showed another 1.5 million Americans filed for new jobless claims last week. But even with that, the market still finished just about even for the day.
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear that. But so talk to us a little bit about what investors then are looking at and expecting for today then.
Exactly. Well, this morning it looks like the markets are expected to open higher. The futures are showing that we may open a little over 1% higher this morning. Today is what's called a quadruple witching day, which we don't have enough time in this segment to go into that, but that causes more volatility in the market. That only happens about once a quarter, and today is the day. So we expect more volatility today, but it is expected to open up higher.
Oh my goodness, quadruple witching day. That one's one
Yeah.
that I'm going to have to learn more about. Okay. So, one thing that we've kind of been watching and looking at is obviously the CARES Act and that funding that's come down from Congress. As you and I have talked about it, it's helped some Montana colleges and universities get funds and grants for students. So talk to us a little bit about what opportunities are out there as students start to think about coming back to school, even for summer or after summer.
That's right, Andrew. I think this is an important one for all of our viewers out there that are either going to a college or university in the state of Montana or across the United States. This money from the CARES Act went across the entire U.S., but Montana colleges and universities, 25 of them received a total of $32 million from the CARES Act. And over 50% of that money is supposed to go to students to help in any COVID-related expenses. And so that's a big deal across the state. So I would suggest that any of our viewers that have students that are in college or know of someone like that, that they would contact the financial aid office at the respective college or university and just find out more about that and if there is some opportunity there.
Always a good idea to see if there is more funding for your education than what maybe you don't know about. So some good information for potential students. Thanks, Chad, for joining us this morning, as always, and really good information when it comes to the markets. I know people are watching that, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Andrea. Always good to visit with you.
Okay, we'll see you a little bit later, and we'll be right back.